Yo guys, what is up? And today we are here to talk about KSI's return to the boxing ring. And if you have not hit that like button, hit it right now. If you have not left a hate comment, leave a hate comment. And if you have not subscribed, then unsubscribe. So basically, we got a live stream Twitter thing with Having Punch Promotions with Keemstar with Fuzi. And in it, we had Liam, KSI's former manager now, talking about Showstar and potential fights between Mcbroom and Gib. So, the first piece of information about Showstar is that Liam actually knew the guys that were doing it, and he was obviously as disappointed as we were, but he felt like they had good intentions, and after seeing the guy that runs Showstar do interviews, it seems like the guy genuinely cared and was, paid the fighters and wanted to make a good event. It just simply was not good organization and kind of people doing this for the first time when he should have hired people that had done this for multiple occasions. Then we found out that the pay-per-view did 150K, which was slightly better than Social Gloves. And 150 is not bad, but I know that people on the day of the fight tried to order it and they couldn't, so they probably would have gotten 250, 350, 450. I paid for it before because I had a feeling that would happen. Never order a fight on fight day. It's never a good thing. So 150K, not terrible. So basically, Liam said that Austin is essentially holding up the fight between Gib and Austin, and that he's been asking for too much money, and we also got a similar statement from KSI in his recent video. Play the clip.
Pretty sure we did try to set something up. Bro, he just asked for too much. He fucking thinks he's Mayweather. Like, alright, if you're just gonna be unreasonable, then piss off. I didn't know that about any deal with Alex or anything. I didn't know anything about August. Yeah. I know I'm fine, I just don't know when I'm fine. But okay, apparently Austin knows more than I do. Shit.
So as you can see, KSI is saying that Austin thinks he's Mayweather, he's asking for way too much, and they were supposed to have something, but it appears Austin, KSI will not fight. And Gib versus Austin was supposed to be on Showstar, but I think we all kind of knew that, and that would have been a great co-main event. And basically Austin has 1 week to figure out his whole plan, or Gib is going to move on. I think that Austin Mcbroom is kind of, giving the fans not what they want. And I think, obviously, Austin is not in it for the fans, he's in it for the money. But I feel like we as fans deserve to see Austin Mcbroom fight again, because he did put on a good performance against Bryce Hall. Him versus KSI, or him versus Gib would do big numbers, and it's a fight that everyone wants to see. It is kind of the big money fight of the YouTube boxing scene at this current moment. Now, as for KSI's response when he was like, he was asking for too much, and basically, I'm going to fight, he's gonna fight, he just doesn't know when, but I'm very confident he's gonna fight in August, he's just not saying this, and obviously him and Alex have been beefing, and, it definitely seems like I think that's the fight that's gonna happen. Now, as for Gib versus Austin, people are like, who would win? Honestly, I think it's a 50-50 fight. I'd edge for Gib because he's had the experience. He's done it in 10-ounce gloves, no headgear before. Austin has done it without headgear, but with smaller gloves. And Austin, while facing an opponent in Bryce Hall was a punching bag. So it's hard to determine how good he can deal with getting hit with good shots and dealing with somebody that knows what they're doing. And Bryce did not know what he was doing at all. And Gib does know what he's doing. He's actually good at boxing now. And I think would be a problem for Austin. Now Austin, I think, would have the power advantage. And I could see Austin beating Gib. But I just have a feeling Gib's experience and cardio would pay off. Now as for Gib potentially fighting Face Temper or King Kenny. Well, I don't know if anyone mentioned King Kenny, but someone mentioned Face Temper. That is a fight that I would be very interested in seeing, because Face Temper is a lot bigger than Gib, and he's got a lot of reach, and that would be a hard fight for Gib. Could Gib win that? 100% yes. But I think that fight's closer than the Austin and Gib fight is. And yeah, and I'm excited to see YouTube boxing come back. I'm excited to see the Wasserman brothers and KSI bring YouTube boxing back for free this summer. And Jake Paul is also going to return to boxing in August, looking to go 6-0. And most likely, I think he's going to fight Nate Diaz. And I'm going to say now he'll probably beat Nate Diaz. I think he beats any MMA guy. If not, potentially Tommy Fury. I think if Tommy puts on a good performance, we could see that fight in August. And preferably, that's a fight I want to see over another MMA star. So anyways, guys, that's the video. Like, sub, and comment. And I'll see you soon. Peace.